Okay, hello everybody. It's almost the end of March, and yeah, we're nearing 2 months of unemployment. And yeah, I just want to give, I guess, an update of how things have been. My first 6 or 7 videos, I've had no rhyme or reason of kind of what I'm going to be talking about, and I probably overlap on some topics. I hope I don't already, because I've only had 7 videos, so I shouldn't be overlapping on too much stuff. But excuse me. So yeah, I'll give an update, and yeah, just a promise to anybody watching, I am gonna get more structure and try to have a theme for each video, and try not to repeat things as time goes on. I really think I need to go back and watch every video and title them properly, and just keep a good record of what I've talked about and maybe what I want to talk about in future videos, and things of that nature. Anyway, 2 months later, how do I feel? Good and bad. Today I'm feeling pretty awesome. Went to the gym, got a massage. I know it's tough being unemployed, but I am running low on funds. The money's, I could pay this month's rent, no problem, but next month I'm gonna have to figure something out. I mean, I won't be on the streets or anything like that, but you know, I'll have to dip into savings and credit and stuff like that. I'm generally the type of person that likes to save and not have debts, but it's harder to save these days, and harder to save when you live alone. I've lived alone now for 3 years. Before I had roommates. When I had roommates, shouldn't say plural, but I've had different roommates in different apartments. Always had one roommate, and wow, it was so easy to save. Like, I can't even believe how much money I would save sometimes. If I would have like invested half the money I saved, and yeah, I'd be laughing right now. But anyway, hindsight's 2020. So yeah, I mean, I am feeling pretty awesome. I'll say first overall today I feel good, because but yeah, I bumped into some really positive people today. Just by feeling this way, you sort of strike up conversations with people who seem very happy and contented. And at the gym, this guy came near me, and I made a comment, just a friendly comment, and he commented back, and it led to this like 20-minute discussion about our lives. And yeah, me and this guy are on like very similar paths. Like, he'd been an engineer for a long time, and was just sick of it. Like, it wasn't his passion. He didn't want to be doing it anymore. And yeah, so recently he scaled back his work, and he's going to be moving to California and starting or buying a boot camp franchise, and moving out there with a woman whom he just met recently. Only a month and a half, but he claims she's the one, and she's pretty awesome. And you know, he's showing me pictures of her. Like, you know, he was a proud guy. But yeah, you can see he was just exuding kind of excitement and positivity. And what blew me away was he was very like muscular, like fit guy, and he showed me a picture of what he looked like 3 years ago, and you would not believe the change. Like, I wouldn't have recognized him in the photo. He was well overweight. I'd say maybe like 280 pounds, maybe close to 300, and now you should have seen him. He's like really, he's very, looks like a muscle, like a bodybuilder basically. But you know, not in like a no neck gross kind of way, but you can tell, you know, he works very hard on his physique. Anyway, it was a great chat, and I told him about me and how I left my industry just because I wasn't happy, and I wanted to start following my passions. And yeah, we just had a great chat for about 20 minutes, and felt like I knew the guy for a long time. I'm sure I'll see him at the gym again, but yeah, it's just cool because most days you talk to one people, two people like that you don't know, maybe none, usually none. I don't know. You guys tell me how many stranger conversations you have, but in the last 2 months, I've had so many stranger conversations, and not only just stranger conversations like, oh, it was pretty cold out, eh? Or, just that random normal chat, like canned conversation. I've had like the most deep, like really awesome conversations about life and what people think about life and happy, not happy, just topics that yeah you don't really you might bring up with your friends or whatever, but yeah, I love it. Like it's cool. Like you can really get some good conversations going with people. And my hair's getting long, eh? Just wait, it's gonna be freaking hippie long soon. Um, so yeah, I think it's wonderful, and I really think each person that you talk to, you learn, you could potentially learn something really, really great, and just connects you more to humanity. Like it makes you see that like everybody's different, but everybody's the same too. Like we all have the same wants and desires and all that, but I think where people differ is their mind frame. You could literally be in a place of love and happiness, or in a place of fear and negativity. And people say it's a choice. Your positive thinking is a choice. Well, what if then you could say, well, what if I lost my job and my girlfriend broke up with me recently and all that? Yeah, those life events do suck, but being unemployed or being single and not having someone in your life is not the end of the world. Like you could take that time to literally change your life. What I'm doing now, the way I've been telling people, is I'm literally rewiring my brain for happiness. That's what I'm trying to do. So, when you get into a habit, it's very hard to break a habit, right? If you've been doing something for years and years and years, you're going to have those habits for a long time, and to change them is going to take a long time. Well, if you develop these good, amazing, healthy habits, then it's going to be hard to change them back to negative. You're not just going to wake up and be negative one day. Like, it's going to take some good conscious effort and daily programming of trying to be negative to turn back negative. So my mission is to make it where I feel so very positive and happy and loving as much as I can, so that my brain, that's the norm. And if I have an off shitty day, that's all it'll be, is an off shitty day or off shitty couple of days. But yeah, I really think, like the gym, being happy is a conscious, and you have to work your inner happiness and work your positive thinking. And I'm slacking a bit on meditation. I got to get back to doing that, but I'm still trying to be mindful and live in the moment and whatnot. Yeah, I had a bit of a setback, which is a good setback and a bad setback. I'll say it's good in the sense that, so basically it was my birthday on the weekend, and went out with my buddies, and I hadn't drinking for quite some time, or I might have had one or two drinks here and there, but I haven't drinking to the point of being intoxicated for quite some time, and that's helped me out a lot. Anyway, when it's your birthday, your friends, you can tell them, guys, I'm not really drinking, and they're like, yeah, okay, here's 5 shots, drink it now, or else you're a terrible friend. So I just said, all right, I'm gonna have fun tonight. I didn't go up. I drank more than I should have, but I think by not drinking for so long and by eating so clean and healthy, the drinking just knocked me on my ass. Like, yeah, I got pretty drunk pretty fast, and then the next day I felt terrible. Actually, the first half of the day I felt like a loved everybody on the planet. Like I was spreading joy and love as much as I could. Then the alcohol wore off, and by 1 o'clock, 2 p.m., I was miserable. Like I felt just so gross. That was Sunday, it was awful. Monday, I was still a little out of sorts, and even Tuesday, I still felt like all the momentum I had going and getting things done and doing things positively, and yeah, just all this momentum I had. I feel like the weekend sort of like the drinking just threw a huge wrench in it, and it was only up until today, which is, or no, yesterday was pretty good. So yeah, up until Wednesday. So it took me like 3 days to get back on track from one bad day of drinking. But again, that's holy crap, this hair is getting nuts. But that's me, right? Like I just find drinking for me in the last while, as I mentioned, I think in my last video, like it just doesn't do it for me anymore. So now I know, like if I drink like that, I'm in for just, you're gonna do this to yourself, Mike. 3 days of crappiness. So I really think I'm not gonna drink for quite a while. Maybe the odd glass of wine here and there, but I really am committed to kind of being alcohol free. So that'll be interesting. But whatever, I don't care. I've been freaking drinking like since I was 15 years old, and used to get pretty much drunk every weekend up until late 20s. It hasn't been to my late 20s, early 30s that I started to drink less, way less. And now I'm at the point where I don't want to drink even, ever. So that's fine. I just have to work on being confident in a group of people, or in social situations. I'm introverted by nature, so one-on-one's cool, but being in a big group, it's harder for me to socialize, even with my friends. So I realize I do have to expose myself to more social situations, being sober. And I'm fine with that. The more you do that, the better you'll get at it. It's just hard. We all know how it is. You go to a party and you feel awkward, and if you're not drinking, anybody that's tried going to a party and not drinking, it's very challenging, and it's not fun. For me, it's not fun anyway. I always respected and had a lot of admiration for the people that could go to a party and not drink and have a good time, or at least look like they're having a good time, because I think I tried it maybe like once, and I was like, never again. Like I'm never going to a bar or a club or a party sober. That's what I said before, because I was like, that was an awful experience. But now I think I think as you get older, I'll probably I'm exposing myself and trying to be around like-minded people. And if you go to a party and there's other people who are not getting smashed, like you could probably have some awesome conversations and stuff. So I think it's harder when you're in your 20s, but now that I'm in my 30s, yes, I said it, I'm in my 30s, I think it's easier to pull off. I think a lot of people are more health conscious and want to gravitate and attend functions and events that are more geared towards their lifestyle. Like I would never go to a nightclub. Like I would never. I went to one for one of my best friend's girlfriend's birthdays, and we had a nice time and whatever. But like, if the big group of people we were with weren't there, it would have been like just brutal. Like nightclubs are awful, man. Like you can't hear, you can't talk. Like it's all about just looking good, and you try to check people out, they check you out, and all that stuff. Like I don't know, it was fun years ago, but even then it was pretty corny. That's about it. I haven't made a video in a while, so I wanted to, and I'm not gonna lie, in the last week and a half, I haven't made a video because I haven't had the oomph to make one. I know I said it before, but I should really be making videos even when I'm feeling shitty, but I want to share a secret with you. I still haven't, published any of my videos up until this point. So by the time you read this video or watch this video, just know that for the first 2 months I didn't publish a video, and then I put them all public all at once. So I'm still very shy to expose myself like this. I'm slowly warming up to the idea because basically, fuck it. I don't care who sees these. I don't care if my friends see these. What do I care? Like, I'm not in high school anymore. I don't really keep in touch with those people. It is funny how that has such a hold on you. Like, oh my god, what if people from high school see me? Who cares? Yeah. So, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the reason why I haven't made videos while I'm feeling shitty, like where I'm like, oh, I should make a video just to show people, like, you know, how I feel when I'm feeling bad, because I don't feel great every day yet. Like, there's a lot more good days and bad days. It's starting to shift. Whereas before, like 3 months ago, it was bad days 6 days a week and one good day, and then bad days 14 days and maybe one good day. Whereas now it's starting to shift, where it's getting more good days, I think, than bad days. So yeah, I'm a little bit shy to put my bad days, because I feel like that's where you really put yourself out there, where you're showing people. Because I could talk about it and, oh yeah, I used to not feel good and I'd, you know, blah blah blah. But we talk about it in the past, it's almost like people don't believe you. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, he used to feel bad, but look at him now, he feels great. But when you see somebody on camera and they're like depressed and like, I can't talk as clear when I'm feeling like that. Like, yeah, like I'm probably mumble, like my thoughts will be jumbled. I'll be like, my voice will sound like so tired, and like it'll be a visibly different video. But I promise I'm gonna make definitely some of those videos and then put them public when I feel I should. But I think I will. Fuck it. I want to help as many people as I can, and I want to show as many people as I can that everybody goes through shitty times, and it is possible to be mega happy. And yeah, today was a really awesome, super awesome day, and I wish everybody could have good days all the time. Alright, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Pretty sure I'll respond to everything, because probably not too many subscribers. But when you want to subscribe, or if you want to recommend my videos to people, go right ahead. And love to talk to you and share any secrets that I have. But I'd also love to know other people's secrets and tips and tricks for living a happy life and staying happy. And maybe if you were depressed in the past and you've sort of beat it naturally, I'd be interested in hearing about that. If you're taking pills right now, that's cool. I've taken an alphabet of antidepressant, anti-anxiety meds in my day, but I'm trying to do this now drug-free. I've been drug-free for maybe 2.5 years now. And yeah, it hasn't been easy, but the last 2 months have been amazing, and give me hope and, what's the word, optimism that I'm never going to have to take another prescription drug for as long as I live. So, cheers to that, and hope you have a good night. Thank you very much.